Welcome back. In this session, we are going to take the EA column here and the week of the year and derive a new column. We'll call that as ECDC EA week. And that would be in the format YYYY 2020 W and then 01, which is a 2-digit week. So there is also another column within our dim table called EA week that's got 2020-01, but the new one we are going to derive is going to be 2020 W01. So we won't be able to use this one for the join because the ECDC data doesn't fall in this format. So let's do that here in data flow. So in order to do that, data flow gives you a transformation called derived transformation. So you shouldn't be mistaking derived transformation with the select transformation. There is a distinct difference even though they fall in the same category. Select lets you add, remove, or reorder fields within a stream. But derived column transformation can be used to either modify or transform data itself within any of the fields in the stream. So the difference is this lets you transform the data within this stream, and this lets you reorder or add or remove fields within a stream. So let's click on the derived column transformation, and I'm going to call this as derive ECDC year, week, and our incoming source is the dim date source. And here you can specify your derived columns and the corresponding expressions. So the derived column itself can be an existing column or a new one. So the drop-down lets you select any of the existing columns so you can choose to update one of the existing columns. We don't want to do that. Let's create a new one for us, and I'm going to call this as ECDC year, week again, and we want to now specify the expression. So if you click on the open expression, it'll bring up the expression editor. So here we want to build the expression, and ours is going to be year plus. We want to have W. I think it's -W, and we won't have the 2-digit week number, but that can be a normal 1-digit number. So we need to use a function to do that. So if you click on functions, there's a function called lpad, and to the lpad you send in the string to pad. So that will be our bit number and then the final part at length. In our case, it is 2-digit number 2 and then the padding to be used. We are going to pad it with the 0. So let's select that one and we are going to get our week number. So that'll be week of the year and we want to pad it up to 2 digits. And the padded value is going to be 0. So this should give what we want. So if I click on refresh, we got what we wanted. So we got the year and the week and it's been padded with the 0, the week number itself, and we got this format what we wanted. So let's click on save and finish, and it's the standard settings for optimize. We don't need to worry about it for now, and inspect should give us the new column. So that is the ECDC year, week added. So that's a plus. And if you click on data preview and let's click refresh to see whether the new columns appeared with the values we expected to. Okay, the refresh is now complete. Let's scroll across to see whether the column's been added. So that would be the last column. Yeah, so we got the ECDC year, week being added. So in the next step, we'll use this to aggregate the data we need. So that'll be in the week start date and the end date. I'll see you then.